The champagne glasses hadn't even settled on the table when I sensed it, a shift in the air. Her stare lingering a second too long, that smug little smile on his face, and the way her fingers grazed his wrist as they reached for the cake. I stood motionless while everyone sang. My name bounced off the walls like a cruel joke. Happy birthday to the man nobody here really noticed anymore. Then she cleared her throat, holding up her glass, her grin stretched too wide. "I have a surprise," she said. All eyes turned. She turned to him, and there he was, my younger brother, still wearing that same infuriating gleam in his eye he had when we were kids, and he shoved me off my bike. He slipped his arm around her like he had a right to. "We're having a baby," she said, voice shaking with rehearsed joy. Gasps, laughter, clapping, then stillness as I stood frozen, breathing. 1 beat. 2. He leaned in, breaking the silence, voice low and venomous. "Taking your wife? That's just a perk," he said. "The real fun is watching you lose. Just like always." He grinned, expecting me to crumble. I lifted my glass and smiled. "Oh," I said, "you haven't heard the latest." That was when everything paused, when the laughter soured, when his legs gave just a little. But that part came later. It started with her phone, left unlocked like she wanted me to find it. A name in her favorites that didn't belong. A timestamp far too late for a friendly chat. A picture, his hand resting on her thigh, in the driver's seat of my car. The first time I confronted her, she laughed like I'd made a joke. "Don't be paranoid," she said, brushing past me. "Kiss me like a sibling would." I stood staring at the door long after she left. Then came his text. "Can't wait till he's out of the way." Still pretending. You're so good at that. And finally, "The baby's ours. You know that, right?" I didn't shout. I didn't break. I saved the messages, printed them, folded them neatly, and placed them in the same drawer as our wedding photo. The one where beside me, grinning like he already had what wasn't his yet. I played my part. The loyal husband, the loving brother. I smiled at dinners, chuckled at their secret jokes, watched their hands meet beneath the table. And I waited. I ordered a paternity test, swabbed her toothbrush, collected his hair from the drain, waited again. Meanwhile, I tracked everything, her late nights, his car 2 streets away, the times, the places. I even shook his hand at a fundraiser. His grip lingered, daring me. But I already knew. Still, I needed the proof. In ink. When the envelope came, I didn't open it right away. Let it sit on my desk like it was watching me. Eventually, I opened it, read it twice, closed it, smiled, for the first time in months. The next morning, I left the report on the kitchen table. She walked in humming, paused when she saw it. "What's that?" "A gift," I said. She sat, opened it. Her face didn't collapse yet, just a twitch, a flicker of something. Panicked, maybe. Then she masked it. "I don't understand." I cut her off, calmly. "You're 12 weeks. He's only been back 10. Silence. The ticking clock louder than her breath. "You're not the father," she whispered. "No," I said. "I never was." She didn't cry. That would have taken guilt. She just sat there, exposed, small. He arrived 30 minutes later. I handed him the same envelope. Didn't say a word. He read it, and for once, the smirk was gone. Which brings us back to tonight. The party. The toast. He wanted to humiliate me. "Some people are just born losers," he said. Everyone turned to watch, waiting, hoping I'd break. I raised my glass, smiled. "Oh," I said, "you haven't heard the latest." Their heads whipped toward me, mid-sip, mid-breath. "I sold the house last week. The one she's been living in." Her jaw dropped, and I filed for annulment. Fraudulent marriage. She stepped toward me, then froze. "And you?" I turned to him. "Remember that text startup you begged me to back? The one you secretly put in her name?" His smile faltered. "I bought your shares." Through her. She spun to face me. You. I didn't blink. You signed them over in bed, didn't you? I asked. I own it now, and it's closing next month. Gasps. He stepped back. Again. Then his legs gave out. Knees hit hardwood. And me? I took a sip. I left before the party ended. No goodbyes. No backward glances. Just a crisp night and the echo of glass behind me. As I walked to my car, it hit me. They didn't just betray me. They misjudged me. And that was their final mistake. People say revenge is sweet. They're wrong. It's quiet, clean, like a scalpel, not a scream. The last thing I heard was his voice behind me. Wait. But I didn't. I won't. And I never looked back.